normally I would play a song or two. But I'm here this evening to deliver an urgent message of what's going on and what's at stake regarding our wolves and basically our wildlife in general. And I'm inviting you, the general public, who regard all of God's creations as very sacred, to join me and all of my like-minded sisters and brothers from every continent and island on this planet in a full-scale boycott of the following states until the senseless acts of death and destruction to our wolves and other wildlife and the brutal hostility toward our wildlife advocates are done away with forever. Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Wisconsin, Utah, Alaska, Iowa, and Eastern Oregon. These are some of the places to avoid visiting and doing business with. And I'm also urging you to boycott the livestock and potato industries and the businesses that have the hostile anti-wolf attitudes, and continue with these economic sanctions until these repressive states and their businesses change their ways. With the like-minded wildlife advocates who live in these volatile states, I am urging you to rise up in a full-scale campaign to help these self-serving politicians removed from office, whether it's a recall election or impeachment, and look for people who are eager to do what it takes to protect our wolves and other wildlife and do away with trophy hunting and trapping forever. Since last fall, too many of our wolves have been brutally taken from this earth based on politics, old myths and fairy tales, as well as the lies and blasphemy to appease the greedy special interests and bloated egos of ruthless redneck extremists. Wolves have been on this earth long before man even existed, and our glorious Creator put them here for a reason, to bring balance to our planet's ecosystem and not to be made into trophies, idols, throw rugs, or fur coats. Some of these ranchers, hunters, and trappers are vicious and evil, and from time to time they have threatened my like-minded sisters and brothers with death because we refuse to conform to their barbaric ways of the Old West. This is the year 2012 AD. It's not the 19th century anymore. It's time to leave the past with the past. Our wolves are in more grave danger than ever before, and I am encouraging each and every one of you to hold rallies and marches in support of our noble wolves and against the slaughter, and boycott all of these anti-wolf states, their products, services, and the beef and tourism industries. And do so until the senseless slaying and slaughter of these beautiful creatures of which God has put on this earth for good purpose are done away with forever. As mentioned before, wolves have been on this earth long before man even existed. They have a purpose. They've been doing their thing for eons. Wolves are a direct ancestor to the dog. You can care very much about our planet. You can care very much about the world around you. If you want this world to live on into the next century and beyond, it is imperative that we take care of this world. And stop appeasing to the special interests who care nothing about anything except for money, power, greed, and their own self-interest. Money has become their god. It is a false god. If you love the Lord, then join me and all of my sisters and brothers and protest against the slaying and slaughter of our noble wolves and all of our wildlife. They are God's creations. I bless you and I thank you for your time. Don't just make a promise that you'll do this and do that and not really do anything. There's an old proverb that talk is cheap. Action speaks louder than words. Donate to the causes who are working very hard to protect our goals. We have various causes who are willing to help, who are working very hard. And join some of the rallies or organize a rally and march. And tell them, stop the slaughter, stop the killing. No more death, no more destruction. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if our wildlife disappears from the face of this earth, so will all of mankind, and Earth will become an extinct planet. Our Earth is in grave peril. Not only here in America, but from all over this globe. There is wildlife that is in grave peril of being hunted to extinction. We've already lost a few of these wonderful creatures. The black rhino of West Africa, gone forever from poaching. It is imperative, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to dispense with your personal egos and come together on a mission for our greatest Creator, to protect all that is revered sacred. Even our Native Americans refer wolves, bears, bison, eagles as sacred creatures. I revere these creatures as very sacred as well. I'm not here to conform to the far right. I shall never conform to the extremist way of doing things. I shall never support the hunting and trapping of these wonderful creatures. I shall never conform to their ways. The only way that I conform to is the way of our glorious Creator and His sacred Son. And I'm asking each and every one of you to join me and all of my like minds, near and far. Hold these rallies and marches. Do what it takes to protect these wonderful animals from extinction. And I thank you. May the Great Spirit bless you, guide you, and keep you, and protect you.